Property owners in Barren County will now be paying a new ambulance tax to help fund the ambulance service. And you're watching This Week in 5 Minutes. I'm Wes Roy.
And I'm Amanda Middleton. On Wednesday, WCLU Radio aired its much-anticipated exclusive interview with Glasgow attorney Ken Garrett.
Garrett really gave the viewers a lot of insight into the trial of Anthony Barber and the death of 2-year-old Laney Wallace. If you have a few minutes, check out our Facebook page to see that video. It is a very interesting sit-down with Angela Briggs.
On Monday, a Barren County man, Shane Wheat, age 25 of Cave City, was arrested on several charges. Initially, it was a stolen vehicle investigation on Highsville Road. Law enforcement then discovered a lot more than just a stolen vehicle. Wheat was served 2 warrants for failure to appear in court and was also charged with receiving stolen property, possession of a handgun by a convicted felon, trafficking in controlled substance first degree, possession of a controlled substance first degree, possession of marijuana, and drug paraphernalia possession.
And the biggest headline of this week is that Barren County Fiscal Court voted 6-2 in favor of an ambulance taxing district in Barren County on the second and final reading of the ordinance. In the first reading, Magistrates Carl Dickerson, Jack London, and Trent Riddle were the lone no votes. On the second reading, though, Magistrate Riddle voted yes, making it a 6-2 vote, with Magistrates Billy Houchins, Charles Allen, Gary Gillen, and John Benningfield, as well as Judge Executive Michael Hale, all voting yes for the ambulance tax. WCLU spoke with Riddle about why he changed his vote. Riddle says he just needed more time to review the ordinance.
I couldn't endorse a document that I hadn't read or didn't understand. That's basically the reason I voted no. But after having time to read the ordinance, I talked to some of the folks in my district, clearly understanding the ordinance and how it's read. There is still a few questions, a few things that I don't exactly know about that's going to have to take part with this, have to be decided by this panel, this 3-person panel that's going to be assembled. But I get the gist of it now. I'm good with it, and I voted yes, and I think it's the right way for moving forward.
The passing of the ordinance means that property owners will pay 2.4 cents per $100 of PVA assessed value. This means if you own real estate valued at $100,000, you will be paying $24 in taxes to fund directly the ambulance service.
Some of the same citizens who claim to be part of a group known as Citizens Against the New EPB rate structure were also in attendance for the public hearing on the ambulance tax to express their concern with that tax for the same reasons they have protested a rate structure that costs senior citizens more money, saying that senior citizens are actually hit the hardest when new fees and taxes are assessed.
Chairperson of that group, Ernest Buck Simmons, addressed the fiscal court asking them to consider certain options, such as a license plate fee or a gasoline tax where more than just property owners would be paying their fair share.
And we request today that you would table this ordinance for a period of time to plan for a more comprehensive approach to the funding of this need. And we do recognize the need. And I thank you very much.
Magistrate Riddle later explained that there must be something wrong with the ambulance service, or why he'll spend over $40,000 to a consulting firm.
And there's obviously something's wrong with the ambulance service, or we wouldn't have hired this Fitch and Associates from nowhere in Nebraska and paid them $41,000 to tell us what was wrong with it. Now, in this report that they gave us back, they have found things wrong with the ambulance service. Is that correct or incorrect? I've not seen that report. I've not deciphered it. But it's my understanding that it's going to take some additional funding for the Barren Metcalfe County Ambulance Service to come in line with this Fitch and Associates report that they gave us.
Former ambulance director Mike Swift was also willing to speak on his opinion. While he was in favor of the taxing remedy to the financial struggles, he said that other participating entities need to be paying their fair share, not just the county government.
In funding for the service, because as our population, as time goes by, we're having more and more people that are aging and are in need of ambulance transportation.
So an issue that's been talked about for several years now has now been resolved, at least for the moment. $24 for every $100,000 of assessed property to Barren County residents. Metcalfe County has had a taxing district in place for several years now.
Thanks for watching This Week in 5 Minutes. I'm Amanda Middleton.
And I'm Wes Royce.